diagrams.
They're beautiful. Someone really knows their stuff.
Oh, just beautiful. What is it?
Huh?
Sort of a delicate jade, but with a little seafoam green, is that right?
Sorry?
Your hair, dear! Which shade do you use? It's lovely! And that shape, you're really pushing the envelope.
Oh, thanks. I do what I can to offset Grimoire's beige on brown ensemble.
Detectives don't need to be brightly colored. We prefer to blend into the background.
Oh, you're the detective? Delightful. Penny Pointer, pleasure.
Is that short for Penelope?
Officially, yes, but I never can be bothered with all 4 syllables of it. Penelope sounds a little ostentatious coming out of the mouth, don't you think?
Sure. Yeah.
20-something, Aquarius, love to travel, and nearly all of my friends are birds.
Travel? Where to?
Anywhere at all, as long as it has species worth studying. Ornithology, they call it. I call it the only thing I've ever been good at.
And have you studied the birds here at Tangle Tower?
But of course! Where else do you think I developed my love of the field? No matter where I go, I always find myself coming home to Tangle Tower.
Because of the birds.
Oh, no, because of him! Silly to admit, but I suppose I can't bear for us to be apart.
Who are you talking about?
Oh, don't you know? My fiancé, dear Fitz. He's not really the traveling type, you see.
Fitz Fellow.
The very one.
You're engaged to a member of the Fellow family? That's interesting.
I'm not especially interested in whatever tedious feuding goes on between our 2 families. Fitz and I find it much easier to stay out of it altogether. I awoke early and headed down into the greenhouse to see Fitz. He's always there, crack of dawn, every morning like clockwork.
How come?
It's where he's happiest. That and he has a great deal of work to do every day, watering, pruning, mulching, whatever that is.
Do you help him with the work in the greenhouse?
Oh, no. I wouldn't dream of it. I'd probably break something.
So, you stayed with Fitz the whole day?
No. In the early afternoon, he went back inside. Rather suddenly, as it happens.
Did he say why?
He didn't. Probably just a touch of heat stroke, the poor dear. He's more delicate than you'd think.
What did you do after that?
Let's see. I returned to the aviary to feed my birds.
And how many birds are you responsible for?
Officially 4, but in truth it's more like 400.
Can they not feed themselves?
Of course, and they often do. But I think they just like the company. As do I. Sometime in the evening, I left the aviary and headed back towards my room. But in the hall, I spotted Uncle Pointer heading down the stairs. He was muttering something. Seemed a bit upset, the poor dear. I followed him down, but the grand hall was empty by the time I got there. Empty aside from Detective Hawkshaw, who was loitering over by the library. I don't know what it was, but she looked a little lost. I inquired about the professor, and she told me he'd gone up the Fellow Tower. I ran up the stairs, hoping to catch up with him, but Felix appeared and blocked my path. For some reason, he was coming out of Fitz's bedroom. He looked rather lost, too. I told him I was looking for Uncle. He suggested we look up in Flora's tower room. We could see from the hallway. The door was off its hinges. I knew then something was terribly wrong. A moment later, we were gazing down on the body of poor Freya. Uncle Pointer was there. Fitz, too, standing over in the corner with Fifi and Poppy.
What about Flora?
Of course, silent as ever. Uncle suggested we should leave. Give the others some space, you know. So he and I both returned to our rooms in Pointer Tower.
We can get into Penny's room now.
Now, like, right now? I don't like mirrors.
How do you get your hair?
I do it by weight. I can feel if one side is heavier than the other.
A little writing desk.
There's nothing written in the book, although someone's...
bird
They're
diagrams.
beautiful. Someone really knows.
That's something.
There's something weird just feels out of place.
Traveling cases.
Empty. All of them. It's a birdhouse.
Are those real birds? Nope. They're wooden.
They're using up all the perches. What if a real bird wanted to use?
Reset the puzzle. Nope.
There must be some logic to how the birds are arranged. Something to do with those white lines.
Nothing.
I think the birds are related.
I guess that's
It's a
wrong.
family tree. The colors, and you need to start with blue and yellow at the top.
I got it.
I'm impressed. Did the door open?
A big glass leads out into a garden.
There's a little mechanism.
Nothing. Still.
All four tiles have a moon.
Those other symbols look like suns. Surely that's something to do with it?
I think it is.
Nope.
Maybe the information we
So
need
where is it?
somewhere else. I guess we'll come back later.
Ah, yes, sage. Oh, it's a good
It's
omen.
an eye. More handwritten sheet music.
Sheet music.
It's only a few notes.
Yeah, it's been framed though. Must be important for some reason. There's a... You know...
What do you think those...
Hopefully, nothing. Empty.
Whoa. Nice cape.
You're not fellows or pointers. I'm sure I shall immediately regret asking. But who are you, and what is your business here?
I'm Sally, and this is my sidekick, Grimoire.
A private detective, Grimoire.
Really? You're a detective. If this is a joke, it's not a good one.
Who are you, anyway?
Private Detective Hawkshaw.
Oh, nice. Hawkshaw's a cooler name than Grimoire. Maybe I'll become her sidekick.
You're not on the Freya Fellow case, too, are you?
That is classified information between myself and my client. Clearly, this is something which eludes you. but a real detective refrains from handing out informations to persons unknown.
Oh, right.
Now, if you would, I have work to do. It's not in my interest to discuss...
Even if you're one of the suspects in the...
Very well. Let us ask.
Oh.
I'm on a case at the behest of my client.
How long have you been at Tangle Tower?
133 hours. 5.
Who are you working for?
I am not at liberty to answer that. Now, I shall permit you one more question.
What crime are you...
How'd you get that scar? It's cool.
You really think so? As it happens, I completed an examination of Flora's room on the morning before the murder. I've been investigating every single room at Tangle Tower. Hers was one of the last on my list.
Did you find anything unusual?
Nothing but a thin layer of dust and an atmosphere of somber melancholy.
Was Flora in there at the time?
She spent the duration of my search staring up at the sky, out the open window. Didn't say a word, although I'm told this is the expected behavior.
What did you do after that?
I spent the early evening searching the library. It took longer than it should have. Fiona leaves that room in a permanent state of disarray.
Fiona was in the library too?
I expected her to make an appearance, but she did not.
And you stayed in the library the rest of the day?
Not quite. Towards the early evening, my examination of the library was unexpectedly disrupted. Sounds of running, wailing, shouting from several floors above. I vacated the library, but before I could begin my ascent, Professor Pointer appeared. He emerged from the Pointer staircase, crossed the hall, and begun up the fellow staircase. Our eyes met. He was breathless. Something had caused him great alarm. He told me to stay out of the way. I consented. I decided to return to my office in the stone square. As I was passing through the front door, Penelope called out from behind me. She was clutching the banister of the Pointer staircase with an apprehensive manner. She wished to know where Professor Pointer had gone. I told her what had transpired. Then, she too crossed the hall and disappeared up the fellow staircase. More so than at any moment prior, I felt like quite an intruder in the house. I took my leave, out towards the stone square. The grounds were silent. There were no signs of human life. Even the greenhouse was without its typical inhabitant. I noted that he, too, must be entangled in whatever was transpiring in Fellow Tower. An unremarkable hour passed before the gardener finally made his appearance. He spoke to me of what had occurred. His report was as clumsy and cumbersome as the man giving it.
Did he seem upset?
He was rattled. That much was clear. But sorrowful, mournful, I cannot say.
Is that a...
If it is, it's a clock.
I'm guessing it doesn't tell the time.
So what does it do?
No.
So moving any of the hands turns like cogs on a machine.
I guess
Did you work out what direction each hand needs? Each one ends with a little hoop. Try looking through the hoop and ignoring the rest.
Got it.
I'm impressed. What's in the
A
box?
little, but I'm not actually sure what it is.
How long is that thing?
This one's another.
Okay, that is...
Looks like a gemstone, don't you think? Sally, don't move. We're being watched.
Yeah, I see him. He's a little too big to hide in the bushes. Is anyone going to say anything? Or shall we just stand around staring at each other?
Right, sorry.
Sorry.
That's better. I'm Sally. And the guy hiding behind me is Detective Grimoire. Who are you?
Fitzfellow, the gardener.
Mm-hmm. And why are you so tall?
I don't know.
You work here as the gardener.
I don't get paid to do it. It's just my area of interest.
What's the deal with the plants? They're all kinda weird.
Right. Did you see the lake?
That giant green and purple lake surrounding the entire house? Yeah, I clocked it.
The color is just a byproduct.
Of what? Poison?
It's not poisonous. Not to you.
What's this got to do with the plants?
The water controls all life, just like anywhere else on the planet. Clouds form, rain falls. The water grows the plants, animals eat the plants. Anything you've perceived as an irregularity is simply a result of this hydrological cycle.
Could you say that again, but like condense it as if you were talking to a slightly stupid person?
Our lake water causes the unpredictable alteration of DNA, sometimes.
Alteration? Like mutation?
That'd be the official term. For us, it's normal. Just nature.
And you're the local expert on all this stuff?
No, I'm just the gardener. I was in my greenhouse, watering and weeding.
Sounds exciting.
Was anyone else around?
Not at first. Penelope came in a little later. She likes looking at the flowers, I think.
Did you speak to each other?
A little, not too much. We both left the greenhouse in the early afternoon. I went up to my room. Then I came back outside to weed the main gardens. Didn't see anyone else. After that, I went up to the garden outside my room.
And?
Let me guess. Watering and weeding.
Right.
Did anything happen to you yesterday, Fitz?
I was up in the rooftop garden. It was quiet. And then, it wasn't. I can't describe it. Could have been a scream, but it didn't sound human. We thought it was coming from Flora's tower, so we went up there.
We?
Poppy was with me. Did I not mention that? Flora's room was locked. That's normal. She usually locks it from the inside. I knocked on the door and shouted. Nobody responded. We became concerned.
You kicked the door down?
I did. Poppy and I went in. Freya was right there, laying on her back. Flora was there too, but I barely noticed her at first. Poppy left the room for a while. When she came back, she had her father with her, and Fifi too. Penelope arrived shortly after that, with Felix in tow. I thought that was odd. You don't normally see the two of them together. Felix took charge. There was nothing else I could do to help. I wanted to go back to my room, but I realized nobody had told Detective Hawkshaw anything. I found her pacing back and forth around the stone square. When I approached her, she snapped at me. I think she was annoyed about being made to wait outside so long. But when I told her about Freya, she fell silent.
Fitz's room is unlocked. It's up in the
This could be interesting.
That's all the statements.
Let's go over them all.
A little chart of... Actually, I have no idea what it's about. Kind of reminds me of a periodic table.
What do you make of it?
Not a whole lot. Tools used by a gardener for gardening. Hanging baskets.
To you, maybe.
They're only 2 inches.
2 inches makes all the difference. It's a little handmade card. Inside it says, "To Fitz, from PP." And empty glass.
Looking at it is
Why?
I don't know. That poor plant.
Looks pretty
healthy, but sad. I think it would rather be outside. Hello.
Not hidden.
Doesn't
very-
need to be. It's a combination. Sort of. Nothing.
Maybe if you move the paper around, you'll find it. I
Still?
think the lines drawn on the paper correspond with the shapes on the combination lock.
That
It
was
looks like there are 4. It's like a jigsaw puzzle.
that was
It looks like there It's like a jigsaw puzzle.
There we go.
Perfect. Anything in there?
Yeah, it's wrapped in a cloth. That's kind of ominous.
It's locked.
I thought we were halfway up.
We
there.
are.
What's that thing by the handle?
It made a noise.
I guess that was right. And the
I
doors.
still feel like we made some... A big glass door leads out.
There's a little mechanism.
Something
That
happened.
must be it. Finally.
Whatever's on the other side better be worth. Ah, a little water.
making
Wonder how it's hooked up.
That's one big
Or one very small fountain. It's a rose. Not part
The
from it.
roses are
aren't.
exactly.
It's
He's
another.
playing a lute.
He's also.
Well, they're not part of his. And they're not headphones. They're earmuffs. It's so. I might just stay.
Oh, shut up.
That'd be great. More eggs.
I don't get it.
Well, are the sculptors. An egg has got to be the easy.
A little
It
pond.
looks really. See those metal bars around the edges too?
Oh, yeah.
Nothing. And it looks like somebody broke them and then never bothered to fix it. It's so relaxed. I might just stay.
Stone. Or what's? It's the door.
One of only two ways to
Oh,
get into
yeah. It's a rose. Not
the
part from it.
roses.
Aren't.
Exactly.
That's all the statements collected. Let's run through them all to see if anything doesn't add up.
To see if anyone's been lying.
That too.
Fitz and I were up in the Moonlight Garden most of the afternoon. Then we heard this sound. Lasted about 3 seconds.
We thought it was coming from Flora's tower, so we went up there.
Her door was locked. Nobody was answering. So I made Fitz kick down the door.
Poppy and I went in. Freya was right there, laying on her back.
I left my tower and headed down towards the Grand Hall.
But in the hall, I spotted Uncle Pointer heading down the stairs.
I vacated the library, but before I could begin my ascent, Professor Pointer appeared.
I didn't know what to do. So I ran downstairs to get Fifi.
I heard someone heading down the stairs, just outside my room.
Someone began banging on the door. I ignored it until the someone began shouting at me.
Eventually, she let me in.
I spotted Detective Hawkshaw coming out of the library.
He emerged from the Pointer staircase, crossed the hall, and begun up the fellow staircase. As I was passing through the front door, Penelope called out from behind me.
I inquired about the professor, and she told me he'd gone up the fellow tower.
I told her what had happened. She didn't believe me. She got angry.
I thought she was playing a trick on me, so I punched her in the face.
I recognized Fiona's voice as well as the voice of my own daughter.
We left the room, and Poppy's father was waiting outside. He followed us upstairs.
I ran up the stairs, hoping to catch up with him, but Felix appeared and blocked my path.
Back in the hallway, I bumped into a very concerned-looking Penelope. She was heading up Fellow Tower to find Professor Pointer, so I escorted her.
Poppy left the room for a while. When she came back, she had her father with her, and Fifi too.
Felix and Penny arrived shortly after we did.
A moment later, we were gazing down on the body of poor Freya.
Then I took a sample of the red paint on the unfinished painting.
She took me down to the library. We were in there about 15 minutes.
I quickly decided that I should leave also. I took Penelope with me, and we both went back to our rooms in Pointer Tower.
I wanted to go back to my room, but I realized nobody had told Detective Hawkshaw anything.
An unremarkable hour passed before the gardener finally made his appearance.
I think she was annoyed about being made to wait outside so long, but when I told her about Freya, she fell silent.
That's disappointing.
What is?
All the statements line up with each other.
They don't just line up. Some of them even seem to specifically confirm each other.
Spooky. What do you think?
No.
Do you think he'll start to move if we try to...
No, I think he'll just sign it.
Is that an envelope?
It's been opened. Let's read it.
Isn't that...
No, definitely. Ah, there's a heart. I didn't know people
PPFF. Oh.
What?
Oh.
Oh, Tangle.
Tower.
A giant
AKA a greenhouse.
What is...
I think it's a family tree.
Felix Feller.
We met him. He's one of the suspects. Emily Everston. I guess she doesn't live here anymore.
Selena.
No family. Apparently, she just appeared out of nowhere.
Fiona Feller. We met her. She's one of the suspects. It's a...
There are weeds
It's
in
an
it.
aquarium.
Could be. Anymore. It's musty.
What
Musk, you asked.
Nice. It's a little wooden box.
To the casual observer. They're not real paintbrushes. Looks like they're part of some kind of... Nothing.
Did you find a hint? It looks like a ripped up jigsaw.
That was
Each brush has the information we need is on the page.
still locked.
So, there's a couple of brushes with each characteristic.
Still locked.
So, there's a couple of brushes with each.
I did it.
Not bad. What was in the box?
Just a photograph. Well, most of a photograph. Why did you find it?
They're completely.
It's an
It's
ore.
ever so slightly unnerving. Is that?
Of sorts. It's a model of Tangle Tower. What are you thinking?
That would make an amazing souvenir.
It's a. What do you
That
think?
would make an amazing.
That's
What
must.
exactly?
Must. You asked.
Nice.
I'm not sure. Soil samples.
Sure. Why
The search
not?
for the archive. Downright poetic.
Books about.
These books, I think they'd
good
crumble.
excuse.
Thanks.
Books about
Well,
insects.
there's not a single book on that shelf.
Huh. A chalk?
Is this a library or a class?
Any idea what
Not a clue.
this? I'm not sure I learned anything from that.
That's musty.
What exactly does
Must.
that-
You asked.
Nice.
Nice.
How do you know
My
that?
Plus, there's a treasure map. What's the deal with that painting on
Not
the
sure. We should check that treasure map too.
Nothing.
Did you check the And what about that painting on the
Still locked.
Like they're different versions?
I did it.
Not bad. What was in the box?
More. These are a little different to the one on the desk. Majesty.
Oh, shut up.
It's so I might just stop. Giant
Yeah,
stink sip, those aren't snowflakes. They're feathers. Quite not every room is going to be full.
My little
There's
one?
nothing written in the book.
What's with those
I think they're there for
Oh.
Dwayne. Check out that
Looks
book.
evil.
Wow, judgmental.
A rather?
There's a letter P carved into the side. I think they're there
Oh.
for
Bird
They're
dog.
beautiful.
I feel like I'm standing. I feel like I'm standing.
They're
Bird dog.
beautiful. They're bird cages. But the birds
Is that a
Oh,
metaphor?
it totally is. They're bird cages. But the birds
Is that a metaphor?
Oh, it totally is. They're bird cages. But the birds
Is that a metaphor?
Oh, it totally is.
Does this
Yeah.
count?
No, doesn't matter.
I feel like I'm standing in a giant bird. And especially
And it's home to 3 especially fancy birds.
I feel like I'm standing in a giant bird. It's one of those big
Don't touch it.
Why not?
Might be haunted.
All right.
Spooky murder mansion?
Spooky murder mansion. 1.
Yep.
25.
Mhm.
4.
Yeah.
Am I the only one seeing the problem?
It's a globe.
4 globing. Sheep.
That's a lot of
Probably while they're on the floor. Oh, whatever it is, it's...
Well, it is gotta
What's
practice.
with all the broken glass?
I was up in the rooftop garden, but it didn't. We thought
We-
Poppy was.
Flora
I
was
knocked
You
on.
kicked
I
it.
did. Poppy and I. Flora was Penelope. I Felix. I found her. I think when I told.
Have you met this guy, Fitz? Shifty eyes. Doesn't totally suspicious. If you...
That's.
Yeah, that's. I was joking.
Oh, I see. She was always kind to me. She'd come into the greenhouse when I was working, sometimes by herself, sometimes with Poppy. I think they were just bored at first. Eventually, they started asking questions.
About what?
Poppy wanted to learn about flowers. Freya, she used to ask me about the insects.
Insects?
One of my jobs is to protect plants from things that might eat them. Freya brought me this little glass box, leaves and twigs inside. She'd say, put all the troublemakers in there. Every day I'd put a handful of beetles and other things in the box. Then she'd come along and take it away. I didn't really understand her, but she was always kind. I like Flora. I hope she's all right.
Do you think she had anything to do with the murder?
There's no way. She wouldn't willingly cause any additional suffering for anyone. She questioned me.
About what?
My work, the plants, bit of everything.
Did she search the greenhouse?
No, she didn't.
You sure? Maybe she did it when you weren't in there.
No, she hasn't touched it.
How can you tell?
Trust me, I can tell.
I imagine you don't visit the astronomy tower too often, do you?
No, but I still see Pointer, sometimes. He's always curious about what I'm growing in the greenhouse. Asks me about the birds, too, and insects. He's pretty clued up on his evolutionary biology.
I didn't think there was much overlap between astronomy and biology.
Felix is a contradiction. His loyalties are placed firmly within the realm of materialism, money, property. But his ego relies on an entirely fraudulent self-image, don't you think?
I was just about to say the same thing.
Fifi doesn't like me.
What did you do?
I'm not sure. If you find out, maybe you can let me know. Penelope is my fiancée.
Don't take this the wrong way, but Penny doesn't really strike me as your type.
She's not who she pretends to be. People think she's... well, they make assumptions.
And how's the relationship doing recently?
Good. It's good. Poppy and I are friends.
Oh, I can buy that. Dark clothes, blue hair, an average. Oh, you like 2 peas in a pod.
She's very kind, and she has an interest in plants. I've been teaching her.
Right.
Is something wrong? It's Fifi and Freya.
Don't you think Poppy should be in the photo too?
Maybe. She doesn't really like crowds.
2 people?
Right, but if she was in the photo, then...
Check.
How odd.
This is yours, Fitz?
Yeah.
Do you use it?
I keep all my tools in the greenhouse.
That wasn't what she asked.
This is a good example of how things work. I mix that soil here in the greenhouse. It's made with water.
And it makes the fruit grow all...
Sometimes. You never really know what's
And what do you do with this shiny, inedible fruit?
You look at it. Looks like someone doesn't want you to read that book.
That's the main thing making me want to read it. Any idea who this is?
No idea. I've seen beetles with brightly colored shells. They're relatively common. There's a difference between that and
It
actual.
can't be actual. Gold is just inside the earth or whatever. You can't make it. It's called alchemy. It was a whole thing.
A flower.
Yeah, it's a flower. We found it in Penny's room.
Okay.
Mean anything to you?
Why would it?
Come on.
I don't really go into Penny's room or anywhere in Pointer Tower. I just don't have a reason. Those petals, they,
What?
they're red. Nice painting. Gives you a pretty good idea of the layout.
The lake looks like it forms a perfect circle around the island.
It might seem strange to you, but nature is quite capable of producing perfectly geometric forms.
And those mountain cliff things around the outside?
We don't know much about them. They're unscalable. Not even Freya could have gone up there.
What's that?
This painting, there are no photographs from this angle as far as I know.
So Freya just made it up.
Let's call it an informed estimation. Who gave you that information?
Well...
We don't actually know who it was. We were contacted anonymously.
I see. And what happens if the person who contacted you turns out to be the murderer?
I never thought about that.
Honestly, that would be kind of fun. Like a twist, you know?
There's something off about this.
What is it?
Why don't you take another look at Flora's room?
You think we missed a clue up there?
Not exactly.
What do you think that is in Flora's hand?
I don't know. It does look like a knife, but Flora wasn't holding anything at all when I saw her after the murder. But there's something
What?
When we went into Flora's room, she wasn't standing in this position.
Well,
She wasn't standing at all. She was kneeling on the floor. It's an egg. With
It was locked, but we opened it. But it was...
fun. Freya's best work, although the photo doesn't carry the same energy as the real thing.
What do you think it's a painting of?
What do you mean?
Like, what's the subject matter?
Oh, I don't think it's that kind of painting. Paints are different to flowers.
I'd say so,
At any
yeah.
time, flowers can bloom with paint. Once you've not even the most skilled paint. Penelope knows about birds. You should ask her instead.
Actually, I wanted to ask... There's a plant mentioned on this page, see? Do you have any? In the
No, I don't grow. I've tried, in the past. I could never get it to live more. What's with the broken... Poppy's piano music. I remember when she's improved a lot since
Yeah,
then.
that's
Right.
You ever seen this before, Fitz?
No, but I don't...
That's not what...
Oh, I just thought... Looks like it... That's quite sweet.
We found these up in the rooftop. Do you know how long they've been
No, could have. We don't ever really clear
Why
up.
not?
Nature is unruly. In truth, it prefers to be... Penelope's 3 favorite birds. She's very protective over them.
Are they, like, her pets?
Oh, they have names. Penelope loves to name things.
Do you remember? What
I do not.
The whole room is
Yeah, there might be a reason for that.
a little pot.
It's the only plant in the entire room. A bunch of old books covered in dust now, but
We're at the top.
I think so.
Doesn't matter. It's... We're at the top.
I think so. Why?
Doesn't matter. It's... Anything we should know? Besides... We met... So...
Nice try.
The whole room is...
Yeah, there might be a reason for that.
Is that a
I think
crack?
so. Except it's got a tape deck.
It's also got a big crack down the middle.
What about the cassette tape?
Yeah, it sure is. Pink.
Do you think it's still
The
warm?
gramophone? Yeah, we could give it a... It's piano music. There's something about that. Something.
Let's ask Poppy about it.